Center. If you're on this webpage, it means you just filled out my form to learn the 5-minute weight loss solution. I want to thank you for taking the first step toward a healthy, brand new you. So let's get right into it. One of the things that I encounter whenever people come to my office for weight management and weight loss is the idea of cravings. Cravings are prevalent in all kinds of food. The food manufacturers are making the food really addictive for us. They do taste tests and all kinds of studies to genetically modify the foods to make it so it's very difficult to quit taking those foods. But you know what? There are other ways of reducing cravings. And unfortunately, a lot of people, what they do when they want to reduce their cravings and reduce their unhealthy food intake is they use language which sabotages them. Like, I don't want to think about that cheesecake anymore. I can't have any ice cream. I don't want to think about it. The idea is to get your mind off of it instead of talking about it. So this technique has been proven to be very, very effective. You may need to watch the video a couple of times to get it down, but it's very, very simple. I call it the 5-minute solution because it may take 5 minutes or so to learn it, but after you start doing it, it actually works in much less than 5 minutes. 10 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, depending on what you're in. So let's get right to it. And it would help if you actually had an actual craving. So if there's a certain sweet something or a certain salty food or a certain tasty treat that you really enjoy, kind of imagine that tasty food in your mind right now. And kind of give yourself a number from 0 to 10 about what the craving may be. Like if it's ice cream, for example, and you think about the ice cream, and it makes you feel like you really want that ice cream really bad, give it a number, with 0 being nothing, and 10 being the most severe craving possible. So let's just say, for example, you're at an 8. What I want you to do is I want you to watch me and mimic my actions and mimic my words. Take your hand, one hand into the other hand, and go like this. And repeat after me. I just let that craving go. I just let that craving go. And then go to the top of your head. I just let that craving go. I just let that craving go. And then right above your eye. Either eye, either side, it doesn't matter. I just let that craving go. And then go to the outside of your eye. I don't need that craving anymore. And then below your eye. I don't need that feeling anymore. I just let it go. And then below your nose. I just let that feeling go. Below your bottom lip, I just let that feeling go. I just let that feeling go. And then around your side like this, I just let that feeling go. I just let that feeling go. Below your wrist like this, I don't need that feeling anymore. I don't need that food anymore. I just let it go. And the final point is, when your third and fourth fingers were to meet in a V, I just let that feeling go. I just let that feeling go. I just let that feeling go. It's very, very simple. It's called EFT. It's called Emotional Freedom Technique. And I could explain a lot about why that it works in this video, but that would take far too much time. So I'll just simply say try it. Rewind the video, watch it again, and all of it is just going through those different points. I just let that feeling go. I just let that craving go. Whatever you want to call it, I just let that craving go. I just let that sugar go. I just let that sugar go. I just let that salty food go. I don't need it anymore. And once again, it's just simply these points which I'm going through. Just tapping very gently and saying those words. I just let that feeling go. I just let that sugary food go. I don't need that food anymore. Whatever the case may be. And what it's doing is altering your state. It's altering your state of mind. So instead of saying, God, I don't want that ice cream anymore, now you're getting the thought out of your mind in a very simple, gentle fashion. It's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. It has its roots. It is basically the first cousin to acupuncture. Very, very simple technique. And you know, just using that alone, that entire process might seem kind of weird. And maybe it's something you don't want to do in public. Maybe you're worried people might think you look kind of silly doing all this in public. Well, the neat thing is, what we're finding with the EFT advancements in it, where a lot of people are finding they don't have to do the entire process, they can just do like one of them. So maybe you're in public and maybe there's a buffet and you want to stay away from the buffet. So now instead of saying the words out loud, you just think to yourself, I just let that feeling go just inside your head. I just let that feeling go. And now you're just tapping. Now instead of going like this, you're just tapping like this. And now it doesn't look like you're doing a weird oogie boogie technique. It just looks like you're just fiddling, you're just fidgeting. Or maybe up here, doing this one. I just let that feeling go, just think it, don't say it. And now you're not doing a weird technique, you're just somebody who's just lost in thought, whatever the case may be. Just pick a couple of them and just do them, and nobody has to know you're doing anything. Very, very simple technique. Even this one here. Very, very simple technique. So rewind the video, go through those different points, and if you have a really bad craving or really bad sugar addiction, then go through all of them, especially if you're home alone or something like that. Go through all of them. It shifts your state. It seems very strange, but it does indeed work. This alone can help drastically reduce your cravings. You have to use it. It's not like a pill or a medication. You actually have to use it and practice it, but it does work. It works in like 10-20 seconds. It works in less time it will take you to actually get up, go to the fridge and get that food or whatever the case may be, or drive to McDonald's or whatever your thing is. This actually works quicker than actually going out and getting the food, and helps shift your state and allows you to get the craving out of your mind quickly and easily. And for a lot of people, this may be enough. And you know, after working with hundreds of people over several years in my hypnosis clinic, I found that this technique and other craving removal techniques that I teach can be just fine for laying the foundation for reducing cravings. But maybe you're the kind of person who needs more. A lot of my clients need more than that. I'd love to work with you to help you reduce your weight. And we've got a lot of customized hypnotic suggestions and techniques in my center to help people reduce their weight, get down to their goal weight, and stay there. It involves hypnosis, it involves craving removal, it involves removing emotional eating, maybe increasing motivation to get to the gym, maybe reducing the sugar cravings, maybe reducing the salt cravings. Everybody is different, it's all very nuanced. We do a lot of customized techniques and customized sessions just for you. But first we have to see if hypnosis is for you. So I invite you to fill out the questionnaire right below this video. Fill the entire thing out, click submit, it'll be sent to me, I'll review it, and then I'll contact you to set up a screening, a free in-person screening in my office where I can show you how hypnosis works, show you some neat little things so you understand how the mind works, explain how all of this works with weight loss, and explain a lot of really interesting things so that you can make a determination together if hypnosis is right for you. Because I don't take everybody who walks in through my door. Hypnosis is not applicable for everybody, but I do want to see if I can work with you. So go ahead and fill that form out, click submit, and I'll contact you to set up your free in-person screening. I'm Chris Johnson, and thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon.